British kid, noodle boy, on stage addressing a crowd. I think it's in London. And he's telling everybody what's up, what's going on, what we got to stand for, and what Black Lives Matter is happening, what we're doing.
Can't talk about black issues and LGBT issues and exclude them as if they're some individual issue. You need to be looking at this using intersectionality, which is a word that, you know, is thrown around, but what does it really mean? It means recognizing that there is one common enemy, the white man.
Okay, so that at least is the same. There's one common enemy, ladies and gentlemen. It is the white man.
And the systems that they use are capitalism, patriarchy, and fascism.
Okay, so that is Trump, basically. The systems the white man uses is patriarchy, capitalism. And I wish these kids knew what the difference was between socialism, communism, Marxism, capitalism. They're not taught properly.
They were created.
They're not taught anything.
Well, they're taught something. They're taught to spout this bullshit.
Use of capitalism, patriarchy, and fascism. They were created and perpetuated by white men for white men in the interests of white men.
Whose life matters at this point? There's a target on our heads.
Now, obviously, fighting these issues and addressing them all requires different methods. The way that you approach and change racism is going to be different than how you look at homophobia. And we understand that. But you can't just be out fighting for your own issues. We need to address the situation in Yemen. The 20 million people, mostly children, are living in extreme poverty and hunger and malnutrition, which has only been worsened by the coronavirus crisis. We need to look at Palestine. Recently, I think it was like 3 days ago.
It's always in there. Palestine's always in there. And it has a little bit of
code.
It's showing his color.
We need to look at Palestine. Recently, I think it was like 3 days ago, every map, whether it's iPhone, Android, Google, have removed Palestine from the maps. So Palestine is still there, okay? Palestine is not gone. As much as Israel wants to take over everything, as much as America is funding them, and that's his issue.
Anti-Jewish, anti-Israel, anti-Semitic.
So we need to address the fact that, you know, all of these groups of people, the issues they face, it all comes from the same people, white men. So we need to get rid of them. I mean, how we do that? Eat them, you know? Kill the rich.
So there it is. Kill
the root.
No, kill the rich. That's the solution. It's all white men who are doing this, especially in the American cities run by black and brown Democrats. So that's all white people. I'm sure the white people are controlling them.
Sure.
Yeah. It's abundantly clear to me.